Kody Brown's questionable relationship with liquor on sister spouses, an example of deception and hypothesis. The sister spouse's establishment has long reported Kody Earthy Colored's excursion as a polygamist patriarch exploring familial and strict intricacies. Notwithstanding, late seasons have moved concentration to his supposed pietism, especially in regards to his relationship with liquor, an untouchable in the Mormon confidence he once supported. Throughout the long term, Kody and his fourth spouse, Robin Brown, have confronted allegations of lying about their drinking propensities, with fans analyzing on-camera minutes, virtual entertainment posts, and off-screen sightings to fabricate a body of evidence against their cases of forbearance. This story arrived at an edge of boiling over in 2025, as disclosures from relatives and visual proof filled banters about Kody's credibility and the disintegration of his ethical power. 1. Strict roots and inconsistencies. The earthy colored family's underlying allure originated from their adherence to Mormon fundamentalist standards, which restrict liquor utilization. Notwithstanding, as the family moved away from formal church structures, their way of life decisions turned out to be progressively conflicting. Janelle Brown's middle-of-the-season finale disclosure in February 2025 featured this shift. She conceded that Kody, Robin, and Cristine sometimes enjoyed mixed drinks, while Mary declined 15. This went against before claims by Robin, who demanded she'd never been in a bar and kept away from liquor on-screen during outings to San Francisco 28. Fans noticed the affectation, particularly after Kody was captured in 2022 at an Arizona shopping center eatery with what seemed, by all accounts, to be brew, close by Robin tasting shining wine 38. Waiter accounts from their time in Las Vegas further proposed Kody, Robin, and Cristine drank vigorously at eateries, sabotaging their devout picture 8. These occurrences painted Kody as a cafeteria-style Mormon, specifically observing guidelines to suit his story 8. 2. On-camera doubts and the cup failure. The most popular second came during a Christmas episode rewatch, where fans spotted Kody holding a metallic item looking like a cup while encompassed by his youngsters. Reddit strings ejected, with some contending it was a wrapped gift from his little girl Ariella, while others demanded it was a secret drinking vessel 15. This discussion escalated conversations about Kody's genuineness, especially after Janelle affirmed his intermittent drinking and fans connected his inexorably stained teeth to liquor utilize 15. Additional proof rose up out of season 17's tell-all extraordinary in 2023, where Kody's flighty way of behaving, gasping like a canine and evading inquiries regarding Robin, drove watchers to conjecture he was inebriated or taking drugs for. While no authoritative proof exists, his slurred discourse and flushed appearance energized speculations of substance use, with some ascribing his puffy face to customary liquor utilization 69. 3. Off-screen disclosures and family allegations. In the background, Kody's conduct drew more keen examination. In late 2024, his girl Gwen Brown openly named him an heavy drinker on TikTok, referring to his recommendation on accomplishing a one-brew buzz and his noticeable acquisition of enormous liquor amounts 69. This lined up with fan-submitted photographs of Kody stacking lager trucks into his vehicle, a glaring difference to his prior resistance to liquor at his kids' wedding 69. The planning of these disclosures is critical. Kody's separations from Cristine, Janelle, and Mary, combined with the lamentable demise of his child post in 2024, supposedly drove him to involve liquor as a survival technique 9. Fans noticed his red and enlarged tone, conjecturing it originated from weighty drinking, while Robin's comparable appearance proposed shared propensities 69. 4. Robin's job and the twofold norm. Robin's supposed complicity in Kody's conduct additionally harmed their validity. Regardless of her cases of never entering bars, TikTok recordings surfaced of her and Kody moving at a bar during the coronavirus pandemic, disregarding their own well-being conventions too. Fans blamed Robin for controlling accounts to situate herself as the faithful spouse, even as she allegedly appreciated mixed drinks with Kody 38. Her previous separation arrangement, which confined liquor utilization around her kids, added layers to the contention, proposing stowed-away pressures between her own life and public persona 8. 5. Fan backfire and the breakdown of a patriarch. The aggregate impact of these occurrences has unsalvageably spoiled Kody's appearance. When seen as a charming pioneer, he's currently named unscripted television's most disdained man, with fans deriding his ethical posing and whimsical way of behaving. 410. His monogamous union with Robin, a long ways from the plural family ethos, represents his fall out of favor, with pundits contending liquor turned into a support for his disintegrating authority. 10. Indeed, even his youngsters have betrayed him. Michael T. Brown, when a vocal safeguard, separated during a 2024 livestream, mourning his absence of regard and love for his exes. 7. In the meantime, Gwen's allegations of liquor addiction highlighted the family's broken elements and the heaviness of public investigation. As Sister Spouses enters its 19th season, Kody Brown's reflective admissions uncover a man wrestling with the remnants of his polygamist heritage, his broke connections, and the disintegration of his once unflinching strict convictions. When the magnetic substance of a plural family resisting cultural standards, Kody presently defies an unmistakable reality. 3 of his 4 relationships have disintegrated, his youngsters are alienated, and his public picture lies shredded. This season's sneak peeks offer a crude look into his endeavors to accommodate past choices with present results, uncovering a patriarch tormented by lament, disgrace, and the unforgiving glare of responsibility. 1. The breakdown of polygamy and Kody's profound insolvency. Kody's appearance starts with a confirmation that polygamy, the foundation of his character for a really long time, has become impractical and a boundary to genuine closeness. 9. This distinct inversion goes against his previous evangelism for plural marriage, which he once outlined as a heavenly calling. The breaking down started with Cristine's takeoff in 2021, trailed by Janelle and Mary, leaving Kody in a monogamous association with Robin. He presently ascribes the inability to his powerlessness to support close-to-home value among his spouses, admitting, "I dismissed connections I thought would continuously be there." 9. The aftermath reaches out to his profound life. Kody's thwarted expectation with the biblical joined brethren, the fundamentalist Mormon order that formed his polygamist standards, extended as he scraped under its unbending guidelines, in any event, defying directs as trifling as hairdo limitations. 9. This strict float reflects his own unwinding. When a so-called profound pioneer, Kody currently concedes his quest for polygamy was halfway an endeavor to make up for energetic sins, including losing his virginity pre-marriage, a mysterious he stowed away from everything except Robin. 9. His admission highlights how disgrace and false reverence eroded his ethical power, distancing spouses who felt rejected from his inward battles. 2. Broken relational peculiarities and the apparition of post-Brown. Kody's appearance are shadowed by misfortune, the 2024 demise of his child post, Janelle's 25-year-old kid, who battled with familial alienation during the coronavirus pandemic. 8. While Kody has not freely tended to the misfortune top to bottom, sneak peeks indicate his culpability over neglecting to connect separates with his youngsters. Posts passing exacerbated pressures, with Janelle and Cristine holding in despondency while Kody stayed secluded. His little girl Gwen Brown's TikTok allegations of liquor abuse, referring to his recommendation on accomplishing a one-brew buzz, further stressed relations, painting him as genuinely missing. 3. The C additionally returns to Kody's stressed dynamic with Truly, his 14-year-old girl with Cristine. Their continuous care fight, powered by Kody's non-appearance from her introduction to the world authentication and Cristine's charges of disregard, represents his more extensive fatherly disappointments. 10. Kody's confirmation that he learned of Janelle's transition to North Carolina just through a youngster's mistake, "It was never planned for me to be aware," features his fringe job in their lives. 12. 3. Fights in court and the Coyote Pass catastrophe. Kody's monetary and lawful hardships compound his existential emergency. The unsettled Coyote Pass property question, a 14-section of land Arizona plot once imagined as a plural family compound, has regressed into an unpleasant quarrel. Janelle and Mary, still co-proprietors, blame Kody and Robin for mystery, inciting both to attorney up. 11. Kody's cavalier comments about his exes, "They're irritating me, absolute bothers," diverge from Mary's determination, "I won't be strolled more than." 11. His proposition to part continues 4 different ways: himself, Robin, Janelle, and Mary, overlooks Cristine's $10 offer of her portion in 2022, bringing up issues about decency. 12. Janelle's similarity of dissolving a bombed business highlights the value-based rot of their connections, while Kody's strategies, I can't choose, so I'll simply stand by longer, mirror his loss of motion in confronting outcomes. 11. 4. Robin's job and the deception of reclamation. However, Kody grips to Robin as his final spouse. Sneak peeks propose their association is loaded. Robin's mournful past admissions about early contamination once lined up with Kody's immaculateness culture authoritative opinion. However, their common deception, claimed drinking, bar excursions during coronavirus lockdowns, has dissolved believability. 25. Fans conjecture that Robin's impact sped up Kody's alienation from different spouses, especially as she pushed for severe pandemic guidelines that segregated post and others. 8. Kody's tangled sentiments about Janelle further muddle his story. In spite of guaranteeing close-to-home distance, he muses about awaiting karmic association, conceding, I couldn't say whether we're committed to in any case, be tied. 12. This uncertainty appears differently in relation to Janelle's separation. Our lives are not covering, it didn't feel like his business. 12. 5. Creation's job in uncovering Kody's falsehoods. A crucial topic in the review is the breakdown of Kody's organized picture. With the disintegration of Puddle Monkey Creations, his long-term partners, Attention's editors currently compare his cases with inconsistent film, for example, scenes subverting his allegations against Janelle. 4. This shift strips Kody of his story control, uncovering irregularities, from coronavirus rule-breaking to monetary blunder. Fans cheer this freshly discovered straightforwardness, naming it equity for the OG spouses. 4. Kody's dissatisfaction is discernible. Once safeguarded by softball questions, he currently faces investigation over his drinking, funds, and treatment of his kids. The C prods and advise all where he battles to divert allegations, flagging a retribution long requested by watchers. 6. Liquor as a survival technique and public hypothesis. Kody's supposed drinking propensities, a repetitive subplot, re-emerge in sneak peeks. Janelle's disclosure that he and Robin appreciate incidental mixed drinks goes against their Mormon-enlivened restraint claims, while fan-submitted photographs of lager-loaded shopping baskets and a metallic jar on Christmas morning fuel hypothesis. 135. Actual changes, a red, enlarged face and stained teeth, are referred to as proof of heavier use, especially after his separations and posts passing. 3. Kody neither affirms nor denies these charges. However, Gwen's TikTok allegations and waiter tales from Las Vegas cafes paint an example of mystery. 3. For watchers, his drinking represents a more extensive moral breakdown, a new beginning, a man established in nature and recuperating. Janelle Brown, long known as the practical and nature-cherishing individual from the Sister Spouses cast, has set out on a groundbreaking excursion since her 2022 split from patriarch Kody Brown. In December 2024, she divulged her new section, a rambling 156-section of land property in Chacoanity, North Carolina, where she intends to fabricate a home and develop Tata Ranches, a supportable Blossom Ranch helped to establish with her little girl Madison Brush and child in regulation Caleb Brush. 135. This move denotes a conclusive break from the broke dreams of Coyote Pass, the Arizona land once imagined as a plural family compound, and represents her obligation to freedom, mending, and ecological stewardship. A safe haven in nature, the North Carolina property. Janelle's Instagram declaration exhibited a crude, lacking scene dabbed with trees and unpaved streets, set to John Denver's Bring Me Back Home, Dirt Roads, a sign of approval for her adoration for country straightforwardness. 135. The $300,000 property, bought in WAC 2024 not long after the appalling loss of her child post, focuses on agreement with nature. Janelle underlined her goal to safeguard a significant part of the land's wild feel for untamed life preservation while fostering a supportable property and bloom ranch. 510. Fans noted equals to her undiscovered Coyote Pass desires, yet in contrast to the Arizona adventure, a wellspring of continuous legitimate questions with Kody, this adventure is solidly influenced quite a bit by 38. The property's improvement lines up with Tata Ranch's saying, developing excellence from the beginning, Janelle depicted as a purposeful venture mixing horticulture, local area, and quietness 1410. The homestead, sent off in September 2024, mirrors her long-lasting fantasy about resigning to a space where blossoms sprout and nature flourishes, a dream she once conceded for plural marriage 38. Abandoning Flagstaff and Kody. Janelle's migration to North Carolina shuts a difficult section. Subsequent to isolating from Kody in 2022, she stayed in Flagstaff to remain nearby 3 of her 6 youngsters. Be that as it may, post's demise in WAC 2024 and Kody's disregard of her monetary and profound necessities, including overlooking her solicitations to purchase out her Coyote Pass stake, pushed her to look for comfort somewhere else 358. The transition to Chocowinity, close to Madison's family, offers vicinity to grandkids and an opportunity to mend from pain in a supporting climate 310. Her takeoff from Arizona likewise highlights the breakdown of the earthy-colored family's aggregate vision. While Kody and Robin stay in Flagstaff, Cristine migrated to Utah, and Mary got comfortable Parowan, Utah, leaving Coyote Pass destiny dubious 510. Janelle's determination to not be strolled over by Kody, as found in late Sister Spouses episodes, features her freshly discovered confidence in unraveling from his monetary bungle 38. Tata Homesteads, a tradition of flexibility. Tata Ranches addresses in excess of a business, it's a demonstration of Janelle's strength. The endeavor, which she portrays as wild, untidy, and delightful, blends her horticultural interests with family joint effort. Online entertainment posts show Janelle, Madison, and Caleb working eagerly to change the land, embracing the difficulties of homesteading and bloom development 1410. The homestead's Instagram page stresses local area and manageability, welcoming supporters to join their excursion through occasional sprouts and instructive studios 10. This undertaking likewise fills in as a helpful outlet. After post's passing, Janelle directed her sadness into making a position of harmony, where she can respect his memory while cultivating fresh starts 38. Fans have applauded her straightforwardness, with many taking note of how the ranch's ethos reflects her self-improvement, established invalidness and hard-won idealism 510. A comprehensive resurrection, detoxing brain and body. Janelle's actual movement corresponds with a significant inward shift. In January 2025, she uncovered a detox plan to revamp her life starting from the earliest stage, tending to psychological well-being, otherworldliness, and actual health following quite a while of profound disregard in her marriage 267. Key to this is the Marvel morning schedule, which replaces her propensity for looking over online entertainment after waking with deliberate practices like activity and care 279. Her responsibility was tried while a booking stir-up with her coach almost wrecked an exercise center meeting. Rather than withdrawing, she decided to do the hard thing, working out freely, a similitude for her more extensive excursion toward independence 79. Adherents have energized behind her weakness, seeing equals between her ranch's development and her own advancement 69. Fan responses and the street ahead. The reaction to Janelle's new section has been predominantly strong. Instagram remarks commended her mental fortitude, with fans considering the move a relief spot of harmony and encouraging her to record the ranch's advancement on unscripted television 13. Others stood out her grounded credibility from Kody's apparent pietism, commending her departure from his thumb 810. However, challenges remain. The unsettled Coyote Pass debate looms, with Janelle Mary still co-possessing bundles close by Kody and Robin 510. In the interim, Sister Spouses Season 19 clues at raising pressures as Janelle explores fights in court and Kody's refusal to recognize her independence 38.